Hello everyone, magandang hapon. So I came back from my trip last night, Thursday, and it's Friday afternoon right now as I'm talking to you. And magkwentuhan tayo. There's a lot of updates that are going on. So couple of things. The trailer, we'll talk about the trailer first. The trailer is going through some really major improvements. I think it's going on really fast. After the painting got done, the wiring, the guts are being put back on, and our blinds arrived this afternoon, so that's also going to change aesthetically. Ryan's still going to struggle with putting in the new sinks and the faucets because plumbing isn't exactly his strong suit, and I'm really no help when it comes to that. So I think the trailer is moving ahead really quickly, which is exciting because that's always been our milestone when it came to when we think we're going to sell the house. So with that, I need to sort of speed up the packing of this house because we definitely want the house just kind of ready to sell and just ship all our stuff in a container and just send it back home so that the house is empty and this can be put up for sale. We can sleep in a mat here in the living room if we have to. Like that's not a big deal. But I think we're moving forward fairly well with the packing, the clothes and the major stuff that needs to be disassembled. That's going to have to be Ryan's deal. But the small stuff I'm starting to take care of. So I'm hoping to make a little bit more progress this weekend because as I think I mentioned in my last vlog, next week I will be in Mexico for the majority of the week at our office. Okay, so that's this house. We talked about the trailer and the house in the Philippines. So the estimates are coming in, and we had already bought the lot. Like the lot we bought a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, so that's not a problem. We were a little bit shocked with how much prices have gone up since I was a kid, or maybe it's just the area where we bought the lot. But with big things comes big responsibilities. So we are definitely over budget with our the estimates of the house, and now it's just a matter of how much over budget are we willing to go with the house. I mean, it's a big house, it's a beautiful house. If we want everything in there, just we don't want to be house poor, as they call it, and cash strapped. We definitely want to be able to travel and do a couple more things. So I think I'll wait for another couple of weeks for the others to come in, but I sort of have a rough estimate of how much everything is going to be ish. So before I sign off on anything, I want to make sure that that's the absolute bottom line cost, so that there isn't any more surprises, especially since I am not there. I want to make sure that I get everything that we're paid for, because it's really a lot more expensive than we thought, and since we're paying for it, we definitely want to make sure that we're getting what we're paying for. So that is really the update of everything that's going on. And again, I'm still working full-time. Ryan is still working full-time, and it's there's a lot of things going on, and sometimes you're just you need to step back because life happens. But at the end of the day, you're looking down the barrel of hopefully not doing anything for a while, and it's exciting. So that was just a quick update. It's the weekend. We are planning to do a lot of things this weekend to move the plan ahead. So I will catch up with you guys soon.
You seem pretty well packed.
I can't believe they customized that for $230.
Nice.
Wow. doing? So the blinds are up, folks. We're gonna go inside. We just well, finished 4 out of 5 because the last one might be a little bit harder. But we got blinds. Computer off. So I think, yeah, we got, they're called the cellular honey shade, whatever, blinds. But more importantly, the process of getting these blinds, we ordered them from a company called Select Blinds, and we had them customized. So we measured and we sent the measurements over, the color, oops, still the pair I use. And that was like a week ago before I left for my trip, and it came today, and now we have blinds. One more here. So we were looking at, you know, Lowe's or custom blinds or what have you, and they were really, really expensive. So for all 5 blinds, we're gonna do this last one here, and that the reason I said it was a little bit harder because it's a bit on the slant, so we're gonna have to put it to the back there. But for all 5 delivered is $230. So in the grand scheme of things, it was totally worth it. It was completely pain-free, and now we got blinds. Are we doing this one now?
Yeah, just different hardening.
Oh.
It says apply. Could that be any smaller? Apply a small amount of putty evenly around the top. Yeah, it's flattened out there. It's not there. See how there's it comes down and it flattens out right there, and over here it's up on the lip.
Well, is it just aesthetics, or does it mean something?
I don't know, I'm not a plumber, but I would think you'd want it right. Otherwise, this end's going to have food and crap that come underneath of it.
the things I had to do tonight, I never thought I'd ever do in my adult life. My middle finger got worn out using it. It's just my greatest fear. Anybody that knows me knows that I have a fear, disgust with public restrooms, and much to the detriment of my kidneys, especially when traveling. I really am, just even looking at public restrooms in TV or movies, it just sort of sends me in a bit of a panic. But as I was cleaning the tub in the trailer today, I haven't really checked the toilet because I knew I had to clean it, but I didn't realize how much it needed to be cleaned, and maybe I was trying to put it in the back of my mind, but well, the time has come. So I will show you what needs to be done, and then I think we shall proceed to drink very heavily, because again, this is, I actually had to like kind of do some mental toughness, kind of the same mental toughness I did when I was playing tennis before I stepped into a tennis court. It's the same thing I had to do while cleaning this toilet. So yeah, ew, what am I holding? Let's go and see what we did today in just a couple of hours. It is Friday night, so we still have the whole weekend to move forward with a couple of things, but let's take a look on kind of the updates today. So we're going to start with the bathroom. A couple of vlogs ago, I showed that I had left some cream peroxide very thickly stewing, marinating in there for I think about a week and a half by the time I cleaned it today. But I mean, you have to look really closely to see that it was once beige, but it is pretty much white. So really happy with that. And I had to clean it, and because we don't have any running water yet, I had to use a spray bottle. And you know, you girls out there know that when you're dyeing your hair or putting conditioner, it takes a lot of water. So it took a bit, and I don't think I've done a completely good job yet of cleaning, but we'll just work at that. But I am shocked at how white that turned out to be. So those of you with sensitive tummies, or are having dinner, or are like me that can't stand toilets, look away now, because this is the other thing that we did. Dun dun dun. Yeah, that is a toilet. I was looking at the cover, and I knew that it was stained on the cover there, so I knew that I had to let that soak in peroxide again. But I had the I don't know why, the inkling to open it up, and this is what greeted me. So that is already soaking in some peroxide, and if the tub took about a week and a half, I'm going to give this pretty much until the day we leave before I clean it, because yeah, that needs to be white and that needs to be clean, and heaven help me, we are going to have to use that, but at least that's already stewing. We are going to let that sit for a bit. Now let's move out of the gross toilet. Probably the biggest thing that we did today, is that we got the blinds. So now we can close it out. And
Action shot.
yeah, so like I said, you know, that the ordering process from start to finish was actually pretty painless. I think because we're doing this for the first time, we're kind of approaching everything with a little bit of caution and trepidation. But it came within a week. It was fairly decent price, $20 or $30 for all 5 blinds, custom made to the size that we want. And there it is. So the other big thing that we did, which I think Ryan was trying to subconsciously not do, is the P word, plumbing. You will see in this video that here's the final result. And I don't know if you've seen those memes where you see the top of the mountain above the iceberg, the tip of the iceberg on top of the ocean where it says success, but in the bottom of it, it's a much bigger part of the iceberg where it's, you know, heartache and a lot of cursing. And really, this is what happened with the sink today. We took 6 tries trying to get that part.
Yeah, this drain.
That drain perfectly aligned with whatever marker it's supposed to be there, and either it was too much putty or not enough putty or whatever. I don't know. I'm just glad it's done. So yeah, that lucky number 6. We tried that. In the bottom here, and there's a whole lot of different stuff. Maybe during the day we'll go through that, and you can see, I'm just going to move your head away here for a bit. We got our handy dandy fixtures. We decided to go with black because the whole trailer is going to be black and white. This is for hand dish, and this is for our filter reverse osmosis magic unicorn juice. And I mean, how it's gone. Ryan actually even put in our water filter.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that goes to that so that we can drink. And then I'm gonna buy a little, like, I don't know, pitcher for the fridge because I like my water really, really cold. But yeah, we don't have to buy water out. We'll just use that. And that over there is our other P word, plumbing. Now this goes to the bathroom, but why didn't we put it? There's something wrong with it.
We got a new sink, and this sink is slightly larger, which means I have to cut out the cutout for the sink.
Oh, yeah, that one. What he said.
Doesn't quite fit. It kind of looks cool lifted up like that, though.
Talk about food and dust. I know. But yep, we are getting. We got same. What's this? Black brass.
Black, yeah.
You know, this is from Amazon, which is giving us ideas to just buy it for the house fixtures in the Philippines because they were relatively cheap. And the last, I think, fixture that we're going to do is the shower. We are going to change this 1962 faucet that is there, and we got one of those RV shower heads, oxygenators.
I forget what it's called.
Or oxygenetic, but you know, if you have a trailer, RV, whatever, you know what that is. So we're going to replace that, but we're going to clean that tub one more time. But yeah, Rip Van Winkle is coming together. Blinds are up. Just really take care of the plumbing. I think the next big thing is we're going to pick out the peel and stick flooring.
Yeah, that's going to be a big step.
But
finish the painting.
What's wrong with the painting?
There's still 3 pieces to paint. Once that's done, we can put them all in here.
Oh. But so the next big thing is definitely the flooring, and we are actually planning on putting some black backsplash.
Yeah.
But that's also going to be
peel and stick.
Peel and stick. So we just have to figure out what we want and buy it, I guess. That, and then we have to figure out the cushions. We need to still find an upholster
cushion is epic.
But yeah, and then we need one more round of painting for some of the cabinets out there. But I think there are no more unknowns. Would you say? I think everything is known.
If we could knock the plumbing out, yeah, there's still some confusion on how the plumbing actually connects into the trailer. But hopefully we can find that guy with the limp over at Lowe's again. He knew what he was talking about. He did. He hooked us up like 100%.
Anyways, the point is, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, so I think it's the big milestone here is that, again, there are no more unknowns. We know what we have to do to get this thing going. We are going to. I need to start really packing because I think this is probably going to move pretty fast in the
I
next
hope.
couple of weeks. Ryan and I are both traveling next week, so I don't know if there's going to be a lot done while we're gone, but hopefully we get a lot done this weekend. At least from the packing side for myself, that's definitely.
I just want to do a night in here.
And sleep
Like,
here?
have everything, yeah, just, I mean, even in the driveway, just one night where it's like, okay, the plumbing works, the water works, the electricity works, the bed's in here.
But how are we going to try the plumbing if we're not hooked up to anything?
No, we're just going to, it's fine, we'll hook up to the hose, just like we're at a campsite. We're just, you know, we won't empty our tanks, obviously, because I don't think our neighbors would like that too much, but, yeah, just try the thing out. When you get the bed in here.
Yeah. But again, you know, I think the reason why it's moving so fast is because, yeah, we have to get over a couple of hurdles with the plumbing and that stupid toilet. But other than that, we just actually have to do it. We know what we need to do. The big parts have arrived, like the things that we were worried about, the painting, you know, the blinds, you know, we're still worried about the dinette set. No, Ryan already put the tanks in, the guts are in, you know, the speakers are out, wiring is done. So I think that's it. A lot has happened in the last couple of hours. Trying to just put this together, so tomorrow.
These blinds were huge.
Yeah, I think we were also starting to get worried that as the trailer was getting nicer inside, it was just kind of open. So now that we're able to close everything.
Yeah, I'm not going to take I used to drag my stuff in and out every single time. Now I'm going to leave it in here.
You're just going to lock it?
Yeah, because if you can't see it, like, you know.
Who cares?
Right.
So, that is the update.
Outside.
Oh.
It looks cool.
Okay, well, apparently we're going to go outside. Hold on 1 second.
With the light on. Looks legit.
Yeah, blinds are up. For sure.
And there's things are nice.
So yeah. So that's what's going to look like in a RV camp, I guess. But
The other thing's missing some flickering from the TV.
oh yeah, we have to. But the TV, we definitely have to put a TV.
It's required. You gotta install it.
Yeah. So we're going to put a TV at the end of the bed there because I can only compromise so much. I do need my TV. Yeah. So
we'll do a walkthrough when it's all done, like, you know, how you can turn stuff on and off here, what all the switches do and everything. But yeah, I mean, TV, Roku, like regular
Internet.
rock and roll. Internet is right by your hand, and here's the antenna for the TV. Fire that baby. I mean, all this stuff's ready to rock and roll. Yeah.
So it's about 8 o'clock on a Friday. Again, we're sort of old people. We're gonna figure out what to eat. And maybe relax for a couple of hours, and then go to bed by 9. So yeah, I think that is it for tonight. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.